Hi, I'm Monique from Take Me to Europe Tours. I'm in Rhodes today, and I'm here at the Acropolis of Rhodes, and I'm standing beside the Temple of Apollon Pythia. This temple is a Doric-style temple, and it was constructed during the Hellenic period. You can see that it's undergoing very extensive restoration. That's because there was a set of very dodgy restorations done by the Italian Archaeological Service last century. And since 2016, the government has been essentially dismantling it and putting it back piece by piece, but in the original form that it would have had before the earthquake of 226 to 227 BC, which is when it was first put up.
The Acropolis is an important part of understanding how Rhodes all fits together. The Temple of Apollo Pythia can be seen from Mandrake Harbour and was a landmark for ships that sailed into Rhodes Harbour during ancient times. And if, as it seems most likely, the Colossus of Rhodes statue was also up here, I imagine it must have been a navigation beacon as well, as it was the tallest statue in the ancient world, 2/3 the size of the Statue of Liberty. The buildings on the Acropolis date from the 5th century BC, and they're 3 kilometres southwest of Rhodes Old Town. The easiest way to get here is on one of the hop-on, hop-off tourist buses. This was part of the Upper Town, and after the earthquake of 226 BC that toppled the Colossus of Rhodes, donations came from all over the Greek world to rebuild the upper city and make it a beautiful green space once again. The other major temple rebuilt on the Acropolis is the temple of Athena Polius and Zeus Polius. All that's left today is its foundations and broken columns lying on the ground. The temple of Athena Polius and Zeus Polius had Doric porticos on each of its sides and a stoa on the east side. It's thought that the Rhodians kept in the temple all of the agreements they made with other states. There's also thought to be another temple, a temple to Helios and a theatre, but they haven't been found yet. There's also a small area for the cult of Artemis on the site. The other 2 main excavated structures here are the stadium and the Odeon, immediately south of the temple of Apollo Pythia. The Odeon has a small area for the orchestra. Only the first few rows of seats are original, and you can clearly see that most of the Odeon has been reconstructed. The stadium has quite a few original elements left by the Italian archaeologists, and this is where the Helian Games were held, in honour of the god Helios. It's 201 metres long and was built in the 3rd century BC. You can see the turning post at one end. It's called the Sphendone, and the official seats. The Nymphaeum cave sanctuaries are at the far northern end of the site. They're similar to other cavernous structures built into natural caves at the Acropolis. The Nymphaeum was dedicated to nymphs, who were deities of water, nature, and the underworld. It was a beautifully landscaped, cool space, with little water cisterns, a green space, and underground aqueducts. Long before the medieval era of the Knights of St. John, this part of Rhodes was an important and beautiful city. So try and stop by the Acropolis on your next visit to Rhodes Island. Make sure to sign up to our newsletter to learn more about historical and beautiful Rhodes Island at Take Me to Europe Tours.